Wow, what a week. The energy at the rink this past week was infectious. Special thank you to all the volunteers and coaches with their efforts. To the kids, I am blown away with what I saw. You set the bar high for what's going to be a great season. Now that we are at the rink, in-person video feedback is starting to trickle in. For example, I need to smile more. I need to bring more energy. So this is me trying to bring in my inner craziness. All right, that's enough of this foolishness. Serious business. Today's episode, 10U Recreational Model. After the tremendous turnout and skill at 10U evaluations this past weekend, we want to update families on the 10U Recreational Model and how it works. It's evolving this year, so don't sleep on this, returning families. This is the what and the why behind the different aspects of the plan. Let's start off with a simple list of the fundamentals to our program. Skill development focused practices, half-ice games, and multiple Tier 3 and Tier 4 teams. Those are the basis in a nutshell. Now, for the why behind it. The first talking point, focus on skill development and practices. Yes, that means station-based practices. To some, station-based practices is a cringe-worthy phrase, but in reality, it is the best way to maximize development by keeping kids active, increasing repetitions, and sharing resources. Video voiceovers now? Impressive, huh? Sorry, back on topic. Scientists out there, look how other countries like Finland and Sweden deploy this model, or how other sports have adopted the ADM as a blueprint to evolve their programs. Simply, it works. This does mean less systems taught at this age, but that's okay. There's plenty of time to teach those aspects later on, at an age where it's easier for kids to grasp the concepts. Half-ice games. This one always starts a discussion. We run half-ice games for the 10U Rec program because there is more room for player growth in that format. 10U full-ice hockey is frequently joked about as breakaway hockey. By condensing the area, it minimizes the one-player skate coast-to-coast aspect of youth hockey while encouraging players to be involved with more puck touches, shots, transition, puck battles, basically everything that makes hockey hockey. It also enables kids newer to the game to feel more involved and challenges the higher skill level kids since they can't just outskate everyone. As a parent, I know having to move the boards every weekend is not fun, especially when you get those 7 a.m. games, but there is a benefit in the long run. However, with that being said, we do look to work with other interior organizations to spread in some full ice games throughout the season. The last point is to create multiple Tier 3 and Tier 4 teams. How does that look? At assessments, we will create an equal number of Tier 3 and Tier 4 teams. The Tier 3 teams will start with a smaller roster, which will empower coaches to invite Tier 4 players to participate in some games. By December 31st, the Tier 3 teams will add players to lock in their rosters for the duration of the season. This will result in balanced roster sizes and enable teams to qualify for state tournaments. To the first round of questions, why so many Tier 3 or A teams? Why not just one? The simple answer is to try and develop more kids at a higher level of play. Instead of picking 13 athletes to participate at the A level for the season, we are able to provide that environment to 40 plus on a week-to-week basis. Under the old model, in the last couple of years, we've seen our teams competing with other Tier 3 programs in the state. The skill at 10U minor evaluations was phenomenal. It's time to evolve our model while maintaining the developmental piece. It is common for other large organizations in the state to have multiple Tier 3 teams, so this model is not completely unique. How does state tie into this? With a setup like this, it opens the potential for HCF teams to attend state. This process will further be fleshed out as the season progresses. Like I said, this method is new this season, so we can expect some bumps along the way as we continuously evolve. There are other points of emphasis for the program, but these are the big ones to understand. You might have noticed or gotten a little annoyed with the recurring theme, the word development. 9 and 10-year-old kids are still just beginning their journey as hockey players. We don't know where they'll end up in 2, 5, or 10 years. Our priority is to build a solid platform for all the athletes. It could be anyone from the 9-year-old hot rod to the 10-year-old beginning skater who grows into the strongest player. By cultivating this environment, we can challenge all players and provide the building blocks to help them achieve their goals. I anticipate questions. Please reach out if you have any pressing concerns or come see me at the rink. I'll be there all month. Thank you.